The war ended in 1945. The world moved on. Nations rebuilt. Soldiers returned home. But deep in the Philippine jungle, one man never got the message. Welcome to Insanely True, Episode 8, 29 Years in the Jungle. His name was Hiroo Onoda, a lieutenant in the Imperial Japanese Army. In 1944, at the height of World War II, he was sent to Lubang Island, a remote jungle outpost in the Philippines, with one mission: disrupt enemy operations. Never surrender, never die by capture. His orders were clear: hold the island at all costs. But when Japan surrendered in 1945, Onoda didn't believe it. He dismissed airdropped leaflets announcing the war's end as a lie. Propaganda, even when search parties used loudspeakers calling his name. He thought it was a trick, so he stayed. He and a few comrades lived off the land, stole rice from local farmers, and remained hidden from what they believed were enemy forces. They patched uniforms, sharpened machetes, kept their rifles clean, and every time someone tried to tell them it was over, they dug in deeper. Over time, the other men with him either surrendered, died in shootouts, or disappeared. By 1972, nearly 30 years later, Onoda was the last one left, alone, still believing the war continued, still following orders. It wasn't until 1974 that everything changed. A young Japanese traveler named Norio Suzuki went searching for Onoda on purpose. He said he wanted to find a wild panda, the abominable snowman, and Lieutenant Onoda. In that order, miraculously, he found him. But even then, Onoda refused to leave. He said, "I will not surrender unless my commanding officer tells me to." So Suzuki returned to Japan and tracked down Onoda's former superior officer. Now working as a bookseller, they flew back to Lubang Island together. There, in full uniform, Hiroo Onoda saluted and turned in his sword. It was March 9, 1974. He had survived in the jungle for 29 years, fighting a war that had ended before most of the world even knew his name. Onoda returned to Japan as both a hero and a relic. Some praised his loyalty. Others saw him as a symbol of blind militarism. He struggled to adapt to modern life and later moved to Brazil to live quietly. He eventually returned to Japan, where he founded a wilderness survival school, teaching young people discipline, resilience, and self-reliance. But his story remains a powerful and complicated reflection of war, duty, and belief. Hiroo Onoda didn't surrender because, to him, the mission had never ended. In his mind, obedience was honor, and doubt was defeat. He didn't stop fighting because no one told him to. For more on Onoda's life and legacy, including interviews and historical records, check the links in the description. Please like and subscribe for more insanely true stories.